Okay, people, update on this Polo. You're probably tired of seeing this Polo, but it's a very good guinea pig vehicle to explain what happens when you work on cars. And I can guarantee you that most mechanics are probably not at fault. It's not their fault their parts are expensive. It's not their fault that you bought the wrong car that you can't afford to fix and maintain. It's not their fault that more than one thing is broken on your car, even though they fixed one of the things. Now luckily this is a very good customer of mine. He's very reasonable. And husband's also here, and he's also very reasonable. We gain their trust because we prove to them how we work. Alright? And we're very interactive. We send you updates on your media, send you videos, we send you photos, we send you voice notes, we phone you. Crazy overload. Some people tell me to stop. So the reality is we rather do that so that we can prove ourselves worthy. Once we get to a certain point with the customer, they don't ask questions anymore because we're there. They know who we are. So, see what's the time now? It's 22:10. We started on the score, bleeding the score at about 8:30, right? This car, we did a water pump on. Magnetic water pump, you can check in the other videos. The water pump is magnetic. And it brought up a fault supercharger, magnetic supercharger fault, right? So there was a problem with the supercharger which is joined to the water pump. Check the other videos, you'll see how it works. So we replaced that, the fault is gone. We fixed the problem. We can give the car back because the engine light is gone. That's what it came in for. And the noise on the water pump was additional. Fine, we fixed the problem. We can give him the keys back, but it will be disingenuous. Why? Because we worked on the cooling system, even though the supercharger, because the water pump and supercharger together. We worked on the cooling system because the water pump is part of that. So we replaced it, we did our job perfectly. So he didn't want to bleed, the fan didn't come on, the thermostat wasn't opening, and we leave the car overnight when that happens, because if all else fails and there's air in the system, which is, I doubt after yesterday, but just to make 1,000% sure, we rather just stand overnight. So us and the customer both know what's going on. This morning we graded the car, and the thermostat, we revved it up, and the thermostat opened, and the car fan came on, and everything was happy. Then we bled the car on idle, and then the thermostat pipe was cold. So that tells me there's a flow problem still. Two things cause flow in a car, very simple. Either water pump that spins, that flows water, or the radiator, where it's got the channels of flow. So one of that two cause flow issues. A thermostat opens and closes. So that's how you diagnose. So we revved it. So when we rev it and we push up the flow rate, the thermostat opens because there's enough flow through the radiator, through the engine, through the water pump. But when we let it idle, the flow rate drops, and that's why the thermostat don't open, because the water don't reach there quick enough, which means it's probably a radiator. So we can't condemn that yet. We have to go through the process. The thermostat is not opening, so we're going to do the thermostat first. We're going to open it first up and see. Maybe it's rusted. And that's how you go. If we must do an entire cooling system, then it's simple. We do the entire cooling system all at once, or we do it in parts. That's just how these things work. So if I quote this person 20,000 rand to do your whole cooling system, maybe there were some parts that you didn't have to do. You know what I mean? But if you do it part by part, you do what is necessary. That is our continuous diagnosis, what it means. You check it, you fix, you diagnose again. You check it, you fix, you diagnose again. And there's a lot of people that don't understand how these things work. And they keep to say, yeah, this guy, you do all the stuff, and he's crazy. You know, and some customers go to someone else and say, oh, it was just a thermostat. Later on, it's a head job. They tell me, the car, the whole engine went crazy, the oil, water, head gasket leaks. Because you can't, there's no shortcuts with cars. There's a right way, and there's a wrong way. Very simple. So, this car, we're going to take off the thermostat now, and then we're going to check it, if there's rust in it, and things like that, and we'll update the customer on that. Another thing is, and I'll throw this in here because we're talking about cooling systems, is if you do a head gasket on a car, there were some people that put some strange comments there. I was thinking, these guys must be from another planet. If they probably didn't work on cars. You guys, you don't know what's going on there. Do research at least, you know. But if a head gasket blow, why did it blow? You can't put a head gasket in and skim it and tighten it up and put oil and drive again. What? It's gonna blow again, isn't it? Something blew the head gasket. You must fix the cause. Then you fix the symptom and then the cause, or the cause and the symptom. So there was that Polo. I see a lot of strange comments, but you know, don't worry, because I know that people don't know what they're talking about, obviously, because it doesn't make technical sense. So that car, when you do a head gasket, you must do the cooling system. That's what causes a head gasket to blow. So you either do it before, or you do it after, or you do it together. It don't matter. You must do the cooling system nonetheless. So we did the cooling system of that car. The head gasket was still blown because it was blown before that. The only reason why it didn't mix with the oil is because it was leaking. So there wasn't enough pressure to push it into the engine. Look again, you need to have some idea how an engine works to understand this. Otherwise you will think, oh, this guy is talking a lot of, it's going to sound like science. You know, I can't listen to quantum physics and think, oh, I know what is going on. Maybe a bit I do, but I know about physics, but I won't understand it. So the reality is, we know what we're doing. And the thing is, we do the best to show you how we do this stuff so that you can understand what we go through. And like I told them guys in the other videos, this takes years to do. Years. Not a few days or months, or we study at varsity for 4 years and you can work. No. 20 years. 10, 20 years at least. To know what you're talking about, that's how long it takes. So anyways, we'll go on with this car. We'll move on now to the thermostat, we'll remove it, we'll check it. And if we're not happy with it, we'll replace it and then we'll bleed the system again. And if it's not happy, we will move on to the next thing and the next thing. That's as simple as that. Or goes on everything. So we will continue with this. I just want to use the perfect guinea pig. But I'm very happy to have customers like this because they know who we are. They know where we come from 2015 when we did this business. And so they know who we are. You know, we got their trust because we proved it to them. And I mean, I'm willing to prove my trust to anybody. I'm willing to challenge anybody if they want to see that they don't trust me. You know, a lot of skepticals out there. Guys, you have to try everybody out and then see who they are and then you'll see if it works or not. Alright. Thanks. Lucy's not even here. I don't even